Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Braxton, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Good, good. Congratulations. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much.
All right, if you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started with some questions here. First question comes from Pat Finley. Go ahead.
Hey, Braxton, how are you?
Good, you?
Hey, I'm curious what your interaction with the Bears was like. Did you take a 30 visit? Did you get to know them at all? And related, was this a surprise to you or not?
So actually, I obviously talked to the Bears I talked to them at the Senior Bowl, at the Combine, like everyone kind of else does and stuff like that. But the Bears had called my agent a little bit later, like actually earlier this week, which was such a surprise, and they asked for a private workout down in here in Salt Lake. So that was great. We did the workout. I went to dinner with the offensive line assistant, and that was just wonderful. And then we did the workout the next morning. It went well, and now I'm here, so I'm just excited, man.
What day was the workout, and who was the coach who was there?
It was Coach King, Austin King. Yes, sir. And the workout was Monday, and we had dinner on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Larry Mayer.
Hey, Braxton, congratulations on being drafted by the Bears. You started, I believe, all your games last year at left tackle. Are you kind of position flexible? Do you play maybe the right side? And what did you learn last year, and how did you grow as a player from maybe the beginning of the season to the end of the season in terms of what made you better?
Yes, sir. So on that first question, in terms of my flexibility in terms of playing on the offensive line, I play both left and right tackle. I'm willing to play anything else as well. But those are the main two positions I played throughout high school and college. I did 2 years at both within high school and college. And then your other question, could you just repeat it one more time? Sorry.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I just wanted to ask in terms of like joining the Bears, just what are your thoughts on coming to Chicago and what type of impact you can make here with the Bears as a rookie?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just excited to, be able to come in and make an impact. And I think I'm a guy that, is going to be able to develop well and make an impact on his first year. So, I'm very coachable, and I'm just ready to learn and get better at, my weaknesses and everything like that. So.
Chris Emma.
Braxton, what's your readiness to come in and try to compete for a job here at tackle, a starting job?
Yeah, I feel like I'm fairly ready, honestly, to definitely compete. That's my thing. I do is compete all day. Obviously, there might be a little bit of tweaks and some technique that I need to fix immediately, and some strength things as well. But that will come quickly, and I think I'll be able to come in and make a big impact immediately.
Dan.
Braxton, what was the length of the workout on Monday, and what all did you do in that workout?
Yeah, the length of the workout was probably just like 30, 45 minutes. And then it was just kind of simple drills, not very taxing or anything, nothing crazy, simple inside zone drills, wide zone drills, a little bit of flexibility. And then we did some pass pro stuff, and then just kind of tested my reaction time and some kind of wave drills. And that was about it. Very simple and relaxed.
Sounds like you were a little surprised to get that invitation last weekend.
Yeah, I just my agent had told me a little bit earlier that it was kind of time to just focus on the draft and such, but he did get the call and we were ready to go. I was prepared, and through my training and stuff like that. So it was fine. I was just a little out of the unordinary, honest, is kind of what my coach said.
What do you think sold the Bears on you from that last minute visit together?
Yeah, I think they just needed to see me actually move and be able to move in space, my athleticism. Maybe they weren't totally sold on it yet. And for me to come out there on a slight short notice and just do my thing. And you know, I think they saw that in me, and you know, having dinner with Coach King as well went well, and just being able to talk and, you know, talk ball too.
Hub?
Welcome, Braxton. Ryan Poles has talked about building his offensive line around guys, aggressive, tough, who play with a nasty demeanor. He likes a mean streak, if you will. You sound like you might be too nice a guy. How would you describe your approach and your demeanor on the field?
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, that's the thing about me is I'm very personable off the field, but once I get on the field, I try and finish every play. And I'm going to do my job to the highest level. I'm not going to be out there just trying to be the nice guy and kind of get pushed around. I'm definitely going to be a guy trying to finish, and you know, I'm not going to be talking any crap or anything like that. I'm going to just let my play show for it.
Thanks, Braxton.
Yes, sir.
Zach Pearson?
Hey, Braxton, you've been training with Mike Pollock, I believe, in the off season. What have you learned from him? And then what did you learn from your experience at the Senior Bowl going up against those edge rushers?
Yeah, so I trained with Mike Pollock at the Exos in Phoenix for a little bit. And I learned a lot from him. Obviously, a lot of playbook stuff. We spent some time, you know, on the board and as well on the field too. And I would say the biggest thing I learned is just being able to be, you know, quick on the field, like in terms of knowing your assignment, and then being able to adjust and be better that way too. So just knowing your assignment was the biggest thing I learned from him. And then the Senior Bowl stuff was great, man. I think the biggest thing for me was realizing that, you know, the competition it's better, but I belong there, and that was the thing for me. Is just like, you know, you do this too, like not, you know, just FBS schools or SEC school does this too. You know, I do it too. So that was the biggest thing for me, and just I think getting used to that speed and that strength is all it is.
Okay, we got time for two more. Courtney?
Hey, Braxton. A big thing here this offseason has been the body types and compositions of offensive linemen. And obviously you've got really tremendous length with your arms and everything. Was that discussed during your workout at all? Just like how your body type would fit into the type of scheme that they're going to run here?
Yeah. We didn't necessarily talk my body type. He's always, Coach King that worked me out. He was always saying, you know, we love your length, and, you know, you need to be able to use your arms a little bit better and stuff like that. But we didn't necessarily get into the nitty gritty in terms of body type, but yeah.
And last one, Nick?
Hey, Braxton, I don't know if you saw, but the Bears also drafted Dominique Robinson, who also was at the Senior Bowl. What do you remember possibly going against him, and now that he's going to be your teammate?
Yeah, he's from Miami, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So I actually do remember going up against him. He's, you know, he was long. I remember setting, it was just a normal pass pro protection. I think it was just a normal 50 protection, I believe, and we're to the slide side on that one, and I was man on Dominique, and he was long, and he got me on a bull rush, but I recovered well and was able to get him on that play. So I'm excited to, you know, go up against him even more, and we're gonna get after it. He's really cool. I think I got a chance to talk to him in the elevator as well a couple times. I don't know if he really knew me or, but you know, that was cool. So I'm excited to meet him for sure.